I don't understand.
Are you really from the Xianzhou? Other eons aside, surely you must know the story of Lan and Yaoshe. Isn't destroying the eon Yaoshe the alliance?
Of course I know. Well, I know a little. My mom made me practice with swords all day.
In that case, let's just change the subject.
Fine.
Oh, this one?
The deceased?
Yes, indeed. This is just part of my job. I was asked to deliver this coffin to the Xianzhou. I'd quite forgotten. For long life species, death is probably a distant concept.
Nope. The Cloud Knights spend a lot of time on the battlefield. Death is a common occurrence. It's the Foxians and the As for the Videodara, my mom calls the Videodara long scions. When I was young, she told me stories of how the What do you know?
Your mother is right. The Videodara are long scions. They're descendants of the Eon of Permanence. The power was a rare
But for some reason, every life has its limit. Even the eons are not truly immortal and will eventually reach the end of...
Let me ask you one more question. Do you... friend?
No.
So, a sweetheart?
Miss, whatever gave you that impression? The individual in the coffin is neither friend nor... Let's leave it at that.
You're not going anywhere! See what I can do? Dodge this.
Allow me to...
The truth of life and death, revealed in an instant. This sanctuary is but a vision. Clemency? Never heard of it. The time is now.
Take this! Shape of Titan Rise Venus!
Receive divinity.
You're the best.
Pity, abyss flower, bloom.
Don't worry about me.
That which is seized must be repaid. The dead will return.
Miss... So my mood... Luocha, silent but deadly. I'm afraid we have to delay things again. I'm sorry. If I'd known...
Well,
it's just...
Don't worry. You might get an aching or numbing sensation, but
It won't work.
be it mechanical or
How...
Abundance.
Very good. As a judge in the employ, I came to address the root of our crisis by arresting a fugitive, a Stellaron hunter. This villain possesses exceptional swordsmanship and wields a divine weapon. If it hadn't been...
Strange.
Come with me. I've never seen anything...
You know. Even eons can be killed. I just want to tell stories from the past. Stories about eons that have fallen. These names were once known all over the universe. And now they've all currently one. Paths with overlapping concepts will eventually collide. And the broader path will engulf the narrower one. That's how Enna the Order was assimilated by Sheepe the Harmony. 2. In a war between eons, the stronger side will annihilate the weaker one. That's how Tazeronth the Propagation fell. Under the guidance of the Hunt, the Cienjo Alliance travels the universe exterminating abominations. So, the Cienjo, too, are engaged. After the disappearance of Long the Permanence, Tazeronth divided the Eon's path. In the process, Tazeronth became a new Eon, known as the Propagation. My understanding is that Tazeronth, when the swarm disaster began to take hold, Tazeronth was attacked and killed by multiple Eons. What do you think? They're the kind of stories that folks on the straight and narrow would never tell you. Hold on. Let's go, Blady. 2 more places to visit.
Did Kafka escape?
If what she said is true...
Hey, did she bring... Wasn't this the dead tree Ching Chue showed us earlier? How did it grow all of a sudden?
Amazing! Absolutely amazing! Even the long-lived
Such
Mr.
looks good.
Unless Kafka deceived the Matrix of
Stay calm, Diviner Fu. The Matrix of Prescience does not... I agree there is a hostile external force at work on the Luofu. The Stellaron didn't appear out of thin air. Kafka's revelation... The moment the planter of the Stellaron revealed himself. The Xianzhou has the The Stellaron corrosion, the Stellaron hunters are... Nevertheless, Lady Fu, your intel means the puzzle is more complete than it was before. The Stellaron hunters are a captivating group.
General, we must retain all.
It's the Stellaron.
Every crisis is a journey. Am I coming up with a plan again?
Of course. I'm sure you have a countermeasure at the ready, Master Diviner.
From my perspective,
As ever, the Master Diviner's Omniscia provides for the fastest solution.
General,
Well,
you're a scoundrel.
pulling up the grass requires removing the roots. The disciples of Sanctus Medicus have chosen...
You've been sitting on that this whole time?
Please, Lady Fu, I still have 40. We were in need of extra hands, and the Stellaron hunters were kind enough to bring us together with the Astral Express.
The General, it's my fault. Please, do I need
The violation as such, Lady Fu,
under...
you've been eager to...
You've never given me the
As for our... Lady Fu will deploy... This is no...
You've never...
Miss Tingyun.
Of course, General.
I stepped forward, bridges. The ambrosial arbor was... I had long anticipated... Huh? Pursuing Kafka. He really... The star skiff is... I still have important tasks from the... no need. My Omniscia... are you...
Well said.
that's how it works. Is that all?
Look at all the people gathered here. Not a good day for commuting on the Luocha. The Artisanship Commission delve should have suspended operations after the Stellaron corrosion began.
Maybe the Artisanship Commission are just more dedicated to their work? The Divination Commission's diviners aren't exactly a hard act to follow.
At the end of the day, work is work. You need it to live. You know, Marge, adults forget what relaxation means after a certain age.
Sounds like you're
Just speaking from the heart, that's all.
That's it! First, you arrive out of the blue, then the general recruits you. Still, it doesn't look like they're rolling out the red carpet. We might be getting ahead of ourselves. The Artisanship Commission is full of workshops building state-of-the-art mechanisms and craftsmen designing, periodically stirring up trouble.
Either way, we'll have to go in. Let's ask around first.
It's no ordinary tree. Yunsha, what I was thinking about. So what if it moved? Well, Master Gongshu. Oh, are you got... You're sorry, this...
Yeah,
You mean there's been you... The worst thing is, Master Gongshu, on the incident, I need to wait...
Why did he run?
That's not... I just... Anyway.
100%.
You don't...
If you find my...
Don't worry.
None of us...
Let's go. Botanical disaster? It must be the ambrosial arbor. But what about the furnace his master mentioned?
The Stellaron facilitated the resurrection of the ambrosial. The severity...
Look.
Commission grounds, you stay away.
Hold on. Let us explain. We're not...
What excuses do you have? Surprise! Just passing by. Stumbled in. Door wide open. Within Commission grounds today was sown. An evil spun by hands unseen, unknown. No longer.
Just in time.
If the security mechanisms didn't teach you a lesson, these robots will.
Breathe easy again.
Strike with heart!
Leave the rest to me. Calm your body and mind. You know nothing of the weight behind this. Witness the stars shatter before you. Survive or be
This is our chance.
Naughty children, you're in bad shape.
Golden Cloud Toad.
You did.
Does the reputation...
This.
We're... Really? But there's... It's a dog. But then... Means I... Good thing I got this. You all saw the jade. Indeed. Ordinary. Oh, the commission is... This is the first thing that came to mind. It's a mechanical... I invented it.
Let me guess.
Yeah. And then... The master reveals that... Seems like it worked. All right, there's no time to lose. Hurry through the shifting screen to the opposite side before...
Is that all?
Look, the ambrosial arbor's roots.
They've encoiled the Artisanship Commission's most precious invention, the creation furnace. Help me, dear young friends. Let's hack them away together. We can't let the roots punch through the... Careful, it's changing.
Ako'y dumakakal.
What kind of monster is...
Miraculous. It creates life at will. Such incredible power.
Help me improve, Blade. In flight!
Leave the rest to me. Calm your body and mind.
Let's make it quick.
Nap time.
Just a scratch.
Strike with heart!
It's guarding the ambrosial arbor's roots and the furnace.
Practice is over. Swords descend!
Much better.
So, how many of my moves can you block?
Just a little something.
Ela tá chocante, pelo amor de Deus.
Blade in flight!
Stand down. You know nothing of the weight behind it. Witness the stars shatter before you. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Rules are made to be broken! Lightning strike!
Naughty children, don't listen. All better now?
Timely treatment.
Time for some sword play! Strike with heart!
Batter up!
Time for a shot.
Timely treatment.
Look at the deer's feet. There are more roots coming up.
How many of my moves can you Blade in flight?
Que droga, cara. Não tô entendendo isso aqui.
No matter how much damage we do, it just heals itself.
We'll have to retreat for now. Follow me.
No wonder the Xianzhou is so scared. Miss Tingyu.
I wonder. The Evandir seems to heal itself instantly, but perhaps it's drawing that power from elsewhere.
Yeah! It can't heal if we take a...
The monster owned.
So the General asked you to head to the Alchemy Commission, huh? The Artisan Ship Commission had no choice but to halt operations once the tree demon appeared.
inimigo na faixa.
Time for some sword play. Strike with heart.
You can still walk away.
Practice is over. Swords descend.
Calm your body and mind.
Nap time. Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Não consegui pra ninguém. Tô jogando tudo isso no 50 no cara.
So, how many of my moves can you blade in flight?
Stand down. You know nothing of the weight behind this. Witness the stars shatter before you. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Naughty children, don't listen. You're in bad shape. Time for some sword play. Strike with heart.
Let's make it quick. About this?
Nap time.
Just a stretch.
So, how many of my moves can you blade in flight?
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
It's a whole row of those
Gate robot.
Master.
I did. Young friends, I have a suggestion. Why don't we?
Any thoughts, Master Gongshu?
Oh, great.
As Mr. Yang. Precisely.
Oh, you're right.
Not only that,
Take hold of your weapons, young.
We need a strategy.
How many of my moves can you block? Strike with heart. Practice is over. Swords descend.
Calm your body and mind.
Rules are made to be broken!
Blade in flight.
Stand down. This is our chance.
How about this?
Time for a shot. Savor the vigor of it.
Fine.
Time for some sword play. Strike with heart.
Let's make it quick.
Naughty children, nap time. Blade in flight.
You can still walk away.
Time for a shot. All better now?
Timely treatment.
Strike with heart.
Let's go.
Batter up!
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
behind this power. Witness the stars shatter before you. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice. Rules are made to be broken!
Practice is over. Swords descend! Blade in flight!
Calm your body and mind.
Nap time. So, how many of my moves can you beat? Strike with heart!
Leave the rest to me. Let's go.
What about this?
Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Treatment.
All better now?
Time for some sword play! Blade in flight!
To you.
Time for a shot. Savor the vigor of it.
Batter up! Rules are made to be broken! Decisive strike!
Strike with heart! Practice is over. Swords descend!
Naughty children, don't listen. Here comes the medicine.
I can breathe easy again.
Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Much better.
Here comes the medicine.
Blade in flight!
But I'm a doctor.
Let's make it quick.
Batter up!
This is defeat.
the rest to me.
Calm your body and mind. This is our chance.
Savor the vigor of life.
How many of my moves can you block? Blade in flight!
Let's go.
Batter up.
Time for nap time.
I won't go easy on you. This is our chance.
Time for some sword play!
Naughty children, don't listen. All better now?
I can breathe
You can
easy
still
again.
walk away.
Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing.
I can breathe easy again.
Calm your body and mind. Let's make it quick.
Strike with heart!
So that's how it works. Looks good.
many of my moves, blade in flight. Practice is over. Swords descend.
This is our chance. We know nothing of the weight behind this.
Witness the stars shatter before you.
Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Batter up!
Strike with heart.
I won't go easy on you. Let's make it quick.
Rules are made to be broken!
Time for a shot. Savor the vigor of life. Blade in flight.
Leave the rest to me. Calm your body and mind. Let's go. The weight behind the
Witness the stars shatter before you.
survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Time for some sword play. Strike with heart.
Let's make it quick.
Practice is over. Swords descend.
Stand down.
Blade in flight.
Let's go.
Rules are made to be broken! Decisive strike! What about this?
You can still walk away. Stand down.
Let's make it quick. Calm your body and mind. You know nothing of the weight behind this.
Witness the stars shatter before you.
Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice. Leave the rest to me. the end of the story in your own way.